everyone, and welcome to our reading for the week of November 18th, 2024. My name is Christy, and I am thrilled to be here as more than just a set of hands. As with all readings, take what serves you well and leave what doesn't. One of the most delightful things about being human is that we have free will choice. So no matter what messages Spirit has for us this week, we always have the power to change them. All right, so I'm feeling very drawn to the moon this week. And so I will start with a Moonology Messages Oracle card, followed by a Moonology Oracle card. And then we will consult our friends in the tarot for a strength, weakness, and advice reading. In January, I will be expanding beyond 3-card readings and doing some deeper ones. But for now, one baby step at a time, because new way of doing this, right? So here we go. All right. So this is my 6th reading and definitely of the day and for the week. And there's definitely been some themes, and one of those has been patience. I've had a lot of technical difficulties this morning. My iPhone keeps running out of space, and so I have to delete a bunch of stuff so I can make another video, and that's happened like 5 times. So, patience. So what guidance does do the Moonology message deck have for all of us this week? And it is slow it down. Here we are. So we've got Moonstone, slow it down. If you are a crystals type person, this reading is definitely for you. Moonstone is so beautiful, and we're being encouraged. And again, so we've had several Leo readings take a breath, take a pause, be kind to yourself. And I would even say that slow it down is also patience, right? Because patience, things tend to sometimes move very quickly, and we're being encouraged to slow this down and have patience with that process. Okay. Yeah. All right. Moving forward. All right. The next one we have is our Moonology Oracle cards, and what guidance do they have best for the collective this week? And that is going to be Balsamic Moon, a time for healing. Healing has been a very also strong theme for the readings this week. So there's definitely something going on energetically. We are just passing through that supermoon in Taurus, right? And so we're focusing on some healing this week. And the deep purple of here, I'm getting very much crown chakra. This healing is going to come from a connection with your higher self, your higher power. And so let's try to focus on that. I'm also this week have gotten a lot of body spirit connection messages. There's been a lot of those. And so releasing emotion through the body, whether that is through stretching or yoga, exercise, walking, doing a walking meditation, something like that. But there's been this very strong theme of healing through the body. As a therapist, I often, part of my practice is somatic experiencing, which is releasing emotions that are trapped in the body. And one of the main place actually where we do trap our emotions is in our hips. So this week would be a good time to focus on some hip openers, of course, like within reason, with whatever level that you are at. I have been doing a lot of hot yoga, more than I've ever done in my life. And it's very interesting because I've been having a lot of trouble with my right knee ever since, it's been since July, and it's been progressively getting worse. I'm actually going to get some x-rays on Wednesday to find out what's really going on. But I started doing hot yoga 3 times a week, and it's helping. I'm not taking pain medication anymore. So healing through the body, through that kind of body spirit connection, I'm getting very strongly this week. Okay. Anyways, and in the other readings as well. So check them out. Check out your human design sign. Let's see. Okay, so with the tarot, so we have strength and then weakness and advice for the collective. Okay, the strength is the 6 of Cups, and the weakness, interesting, Ace of Wands, and the advice, is the Three of Cups. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Three of Cups came up in the manifestor reading in a very hilarious way because it was attached to the devil. So manifestors have permission to party this week. You want to check that out. Okay. So it's strength, okay? So the sixes are about harmony, okay? So we've got harmony of our emotions. So even though we are being encouraged to heal and we are being encouraged to slow everything down, we're also being encouraged to look to the past. This is a card of nostalgia. It's a card of childhood, but it's happy memories from childhood. So one of the ways that we can start to heal ourselves this week is to look back to those positive examples that we're holding within us from our childhood. Okay, so I'm a big fan of the Inside Out 1 and 2, as you know, a counselor, and they really nailed it. I remember when I first watched the first one, I was just like, they nailed it. They found these like physical ways of explaining to young people how their emotions work, how long-term memories work, all that kind of stuff. So this week, a strength for all of us is to reflect back on those positive, like core values, those core memories that we have, that to help guide us through the rest of the weekend, to help guide us through this healing. Because of course, very often we've done things to heal ourselves in the past that have worked. And so it's time to go back and reflect on what were some of those things. In my practice, if someone is having a very difficult time, often we say like, well, what's worked for you in the past? And we're all being encouraged to take a look at that this week because it's a very strong strength, okay? All right, now a weakness. So interesting because the aces so first of all, Ace of Wands is like a magic wand. And it's like, what are we gonna put our energy into this week? And so with this being a weakness means that there's something holding you back, and it's very likely something that's in our subconscious, right? So something from initiating that new project. So there's something in the way of the Ace of Wands, and you'll need to clear it before you can really take that next step. And I mean, the Ace of Wands is great. And you're also getting permission to do so. Okay, so aces are yes cards. Like, yes, there is going to be this new passion in your life, and you can access it. But again, there's something in the way, and we need to heal and want to turn back to something that's worked in the past, particularly from your childhood. That was a healthy, really strong experience. Actually, I'm getting siblings too. So like an experience, or maybe you need to talk to one of your siblings to gain some guidance or to help you remember, right? Remembering is such a funny thing, okay? So like remembering it's not like when you remember something, you don't remember it exactly the way it happened. First of all, we layer so when you think about something that happened as a child, and let's say it was a very happy memory, right? It's going to have, other people will have a different perspective. Patience. It just happened again 6 times. So I'm going to wrap this up because I'm going to end up with no apps on my phone pretty quickly. All right. So it's okay. All righty. So last but not least, our advice. All right. And the advice is the Three of Cups, which I just love this because it is about friendship and socializing and getting out there. It's about the growth of our relationships, the growth of our emotions, healthy contact with other people. So the advice this week is to connect. All right. So we're going to slow it down. So maybe you don't need to go out and party, right? But the connection with other people. So maybe a nice lunch. I'm actually meeting with my sister-in-law for lunch today, and so to deepen that connection, right? So anyways, again, a little thrown off by the tech, but this is what happens sometimes. I don't know if anything is in retrograde right now because I'm not, I like astrology, but it's not like my primary thing. Of course, it's human design, of which astrology is a part. But so let's tune in to those positive experiences that we had in childhood, perhaps connecting with siblings, and to allow that space for healing. But Don't make it go too fast, right? And in so doing, we will unblock whatever is stopping this new and exciting thing coming in for us. Okay, with that, I'm about to go delete thousands of photos from my phone, and so that we don't run into this again. All right, lesson learned, and boy, have I learned a lot about patience in the last 3 hours. Okay, I hope everybody has a wonderful week. Bye.